Rocker Mick Fleetwood has described the complete devastation wildfires on the Hawaiian island of Maui, where he lives. Yesterday, the death toll was raised to 96, making it the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than a century. This is expected to increase as the hunt for missing people continues. The Fleetwood Mac drummer said the whole town of Lahaina is no more, after the natural disaster that also destroyed his restaurant Fleetwood's on Front Street. Mick, who was in LA visiting family when the fires broke out, immediately chartered a plane and flew back to Hawaii, bringing with him relief supplies. He said, "These hills were ablaze, I wasn't there. Selfishly, I haven't lost a family member, I didn't lose my house. It could have happened, but it didn't happen. But you immediately go, I'm really lucky now, what the hell can I do? Over those mountains is complete devastation. The whole town of Lahaina is no more." Mick moved to Hawaii 25 years ago. Addressing the possibility that the town of Lahaina where his restaurant is situated could be taken over by property developers, he said, "The thought of it becoming some sort of playground with no reference to the dignity of that town, to me, would be abhorrent." Fellow Fleetwood Mac star Stevie Nicks, 75, who also lives in the area, said, "My house and the surrounding area was not burned. The wind took the fire in a different direction. It was all about the wind. The end result could have been very different. The Lahaina that we knew, the Lahaina that in many ways connect Fleetwood Mac and our music to the world, is gone." Actor Dwayne Johnson, 51, who spent part of his childhood living in Hawaii, spoke of his heartbreak. He said, "I know that by now all of you have seen the complete destruction and devastation that has hit our Hawaiian islands, our island of Maui. And I'm completely heartbroken over this, and I know all of you are too." Following the devastating fires in Hawaii, 96 people have been pronounced as dead, with the island's Governor Josh Green warning that the death toll may increase by 10 to 20 people per day as officials continue to search for survivors and victims. Speaking to CBS, Governor Green said, "We are prepared for many tragic stories. They will find 10 to 20 people per day, probably, until they finish. And it's probably going to take 10 days. It's impossible to guess, really." Follow Mirror Celebs on Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.